They can take me from here, standing next to you, which is going to happen. But one thing they can't take is my feeling for you, the friendship we developed. We've been a team, and I'm proud of that fact.
A titan, a legend, a legacy. John Madden had a way of defining the sport of football in a manner everyone could see and touch.
Don't worry about the horse being blind, just load the wagon.
If you couldn't make it to the game, you could hear it on your radios during a tailgate party, coming through your dad's speakers on game day. And for the past 3 decades, you could even hold it in your hands. It's a long road from learning to walk to having your name become synonymous with the smell of sweat, a crunch of a tackle, followed by thunderous applause.
And now they're coming down the field.
It's a story gamers and athletes alike will be telling their children and their grandchildren for years to come. But if you want to get started now, here are a few things you probably should know about John Madden's legacy. He was the youngest head coach of one of football's oldest teams. Everyone knows at least one diehard fan of the Oakland Raiders, the fan that refuses to quit cheering every time the Raiders appear on television. As well they should. John Madden took over as the team's head coach in 1969 at age 32 and would later carry the team to their first ever Super Bowl win in 1976. He retired from coaching in 79, a year after suffering a loss to Denver. Even if you knew nothing about football, you sure got jazzed every time you heard John's voice. Seeing your pop and his drinking buddies jump with glee like kids at recess, you couldn't help but join in. John was no stranger to cameras and often lent his voice and jolly image to films like Little Giants and The Replacements.
You ever seen anything like that?
Not on a football field.
John's voice is a sound that not only lasted through the years, but got better with age. So good, in fact, to hear it on TV wasn't enough.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
John's announcer talents also carried over to the world of gaming entertainment.
With the pass. Complete.
What started as John Madden Football wouldn't become the global phenomenon known as Madden NFL until 1993, when the NFL allowed a company called Entertainment Arts to use the team names and logos. Also, fun fact, EA founder Trip Hawkins originally wanted Joe Montana to be the face of the franchise, but the sports star had other priorities. When John Madden came on board to lend his voice, he noticed the lack of players on the screen and demanded programmers change it from a 7-on-7 format to 11-on-11, something he felt represented real American football. After his passing, EA released a statement saying they'd lost a hero. One more thing. It's no secret that John loved his fans, but he even loved his opponents. His big heart proved to be life-saving in the case of Darryl Stingley in the aftermath of what was known as the hit heard round the world. During a 1978 preseason game in Oakland, New England Patriot wide receiver Darryl Stingley was hit by Raider safety Jack Tatum, a player known for his aggressive, bordering on felonious assault playing style.
I don't think I was dirty. I just think I went until the whistle blew.
Stingley ran a slant pass route and was reaching for the ball when Tatum laid his helmet and forearm directly in Stingley's face mask, crushing his vertebrae and leaving him paralyzed. Though the hit was entirely legal at the time, Madden said it was still his player, still his responsibility. Madden insisted that Stingley's family stay with him and his wife when they arrived in the city to see their boy. He even took time off during the Raiders' training camp to make regular visits to the hospital and encouraged his players to do the same. John Madden and the rest of his players in '78 would go on to say they never saw Jack Tatum play that aggressively again. But Madden's shining example proves that the NFL's villainous team had a heart after all. So the next time you see a friend in a tattered old Oakland Raiders jersey, you'll have a greater understanding of what that means in the broader world of contemporary sports. And it's all thanks to the gentle giant. Rest in peace, John Madden.